everyone, and welcome to the One Stop Co-op Shop. Today I'm going to do the final solo scenario of Orleans Invasion called Traveling Salesman. This one is going to be lots of fun. So if you'd like to see how to set up the game, check out the video before this one in the playlist. Otherwise, let's get going. So going forward, normally I'm not going to show you the event until the end of the round because that's when it's going to take place, and we have the same event each round for the first 10 rounds. So I'm just showing you guys this time so that you remember, in case you haven't seen the first video, that each round we're going to have to give up either a grain, a cheese, or a wine, or 2 coins, and that's for the first 10 rounds. So in this first round, we actually had the benefit of having a knight and a scholar already on our marketplace. So I'm using 5 out of the 6 of them. I'm going to do a ship action and a monastery action. So let's do the ship first. Let's move our merchant to Blois. And we now have some wine. Next, let's activate the monastery. First of 4 monks, here we come. Now we're at the end of the first round and we have to give up 2 coins. Because I'm keeping my wine. Let's move to round 2. This round I did not get the best of draws, so it looks like I'm just going to the castle to get a knight. That means I can snag this knight and move up the track. Now I get to draw 5. And I had my 2 on my marketplace from last round, so hoping that with 7 I can do something good. Alright, here's end of round 2. 2 more coins. So that means we are now at 6 coins. For round 3, let's activate the wagon and the village. So let's do the village first. Here we can grab a trader. That's going to allow us to move up the trader track. And we can get a level 1 place tile. To me, the bathhouse is almost overpowered, but in this scenario, I'm okay using it. I'm going to be able to draw 2 more people after I draw my regular amount, so right now it's 5. I'll draw 5, and then I'll draw 2 more and get to choose one of those 7 that's on that board to put back into my bag. That's slightly different than if you see my dignitary playthrough. I thought you could only choose one of the 2 that you draw, but it's actually any of the ones that you have drawn in for that round. You can give up one of those. So I'll actually have to have 6 workers going forward. Really nice. And the other thing I just want to mention about this, you see this shaded farmer? From the first edition rules, the rules were slightly different. You actually would activate this this place tile during the action phase, and then you would draw 3 and get to place 2 of them anywhere on your board. But I'm playing with the second edition rules, so that's how we're going to play. All right, let's go wagoning. We're going to now go to Verzon and grab some cheese. So at the end of round 3, we're going to give up 2 more coins. This way we don't have to lose any goods, and now we can move on to round 4. And now we have 4 coins left. So here's our draw of 5, plus we didn't use the scholar from last round. Now, to use the bathhouse, we'll draw 2 more from the bag. And that gives us the knight and the farmer. Now we can choose any one of these to put back in the bag. We have to choose one. And I think I'm going to do a knight. For this round, I'm going to activate the village, the monastery, and the market stand. So let's do the village first. For the village, we're going to grab a craftsman, move up the track, and get some technology. Nice. Next, let's activate that monastery. And a second of 4 monks comes with me. I really like those monks. Lastly, we're going to do the market stand. We're going to use our 4 coins that we have to buy a piece of wool. So now we have 1 wool, 1 cheese, and 1 wine. So at the end of round 4, we're going to give up a piece of cheese. Let's go on to round 5. Before we draw our people, our workers for the next round, I do get to place my technology tile. Decided to put it in the ship spot. and I have to put it on a farmer because the first time you grab a technology, it has to go on the farmer. a farmer spot. After that, it's open to anything as long as I don't put 2 in one spot for one location. So I can't cover up 2 spots in the shipping area. I can only cover up 1. So here's the 5 that I drew plus the knight from last round. And let me draw 2 from my bag here for the bathhouse. Oh, look at that. 2 monks. I think I'm going to give up. I'm going to probably give up the scholar. So these are going to be the ones I have to work with. For this round, we're going to activate the ship, the castle, and the market stand. So let's go to the castle first. So let's grab another knight. And now we're going to be able to go and grab 6 around. Plus that bathhouse is going to give us 7. Not bad. Anybody ready to do some shipping? I know I am. We're now going to be able to move to Burgee. And we get some brocade. Last but certainly not least, let's use our market stand. And we're going to sell our wine and our brocade for 8 coins. I like it. End of round 5, we're going to pay 2 coins. So now we have 6 coins and 1 piece of wool. Let's go to round 6. Alright, you guys, here's the 6 that I drew, and the extra 2. Oh yeah, a monk and a craftsman. And I thought about this before, so I think I'm going to take out these 2 and use these. Oh, I don't have to take out 2. I only have to take out 1. That's great. I think I'm going to leave. Oh, I'll leave the knight. I'm going to put the scholar back in my bag. Alright, you guys, looks like I'm going to be able to complete 1 objective here. Yes! Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the village. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm going to activate the farm, the village, and the market stand. So let's go to the village. Here we're going to snag a boatman. You know what that means. 2 coins. That puts our total up to 8. Next, we're going to activate the market stand. We're going to use those 8 coins to buy ourselves 2 pieces of wool. And with our third piece, we are going to complete an objective. We needed to obtain 3 pieces of wool and deliver it to Burgee, and that is what we've done. One down, 5 to go. Last but certainly not least, let's activate the farmhouse. We're going to grab a farmer, but we're also going to be able to grab a piece of grain, and that's going to save us. At the end of this round, we have to pay grain or gold, 2 pieces of coins, and we don't have any coins, but we do have 1 grain. Thank you, farmer. Let's move on to round 7. For round 7, these are the 6 that I have drawn. Now remember, I have no food and no money, and if I don't have at least 2 gold or 2 coins or some of that grain or wine or cheese, I'm going to lose. So I need to get some food or some money. So let's grab from this bag. Okay. Here's our other 2. So we have to get rid of 1. This is from the bathhouse. And I think we're going to get rid of the scholar. We're going to do 3 actions. Actually 4 actions. We're going to ship, go to the village, use the wagon, and go to the town hall. So let's do the town hall first. For the town hall, we're going to use this papal conclave, give up our knight, and then we get 3 coins. That's a nice trade-off. Let's do our wagon next. We're going to be able to move to Es Amand Montrond. And we get some grain, which is very important. Next, let's do some shipping. We're going to go all the way back to Verzon. And we get some wine. Last, but certainly not least, let's go to the village. Here we're going to get another craftsman and another technology token. We're going to place that technology token on the wagon. And let's cover up the trader. For the end of round 7, we're going to give up some wine so that we can feed ourselves with wine. We might be a little drunk. We'll see how that works for the next round. Okay, you guys, we're over halfway. We're round 8. So here's the 6 that we drew, and then let's grab 2 more for the bathhouse. Alright, so we've got a farmer and a scholar. I'm just going to get rid of the scholar again. It's not that useful right now. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to do shipping, wagon, town hall, and market stand. So let's first do the wagon. So we're going to move back to Blois. And we get no goods because of it. There's nothing there that we can pick up. But there's a reason I'm doing that. You'll see in a second. Next, let's activate the ship. This is going to let us get to Tours. And we collected some wine. Thank goodness. Next, we're going to activate the market stand. We're going to pay 2 coins to buy 2 pieces of grain. That means we have a total of 3 grain in Tours. We've completed another objective. Yes! So here's objective 4. There's our 3 grain. And there's our token showing that we have completed it. 2 out of the 5. So we got 3 left. Ouch. Last, we're going to activate the town hall. We're going to send this farmer. We're going to have this farmer help us defeat the plague. That's going to give us 2 coins. So we go back to having 3. At the end of round 8, we're going to give up 2 coins to feed those hungry mouse. We're starting to get down the line, you guys. Let's go to round 9. For round 9, this is what I've drawn. I had this monk left over from last round. Now, I'm not sure how I do this on the bathhouse. I might be doing this wrong. I'm still going to draw 2. So here's the 2 that I drew. I only get to pick 1. I have 1 spot open in the marketplace. Maybe I'm only supposed to draw 1. I don't know. I don't know about that one. But I'm going to do it this way because this game's already hard enough. So I'm going to draw these 2, and I have to pick 1 that I'm going to not use. And I think it's going to be a trader. Looks like I'm going to activate the wagon, the town hall, the village, and the market stand. So let's start with the village. You gotta love those boatmen, right? They just give you some money. So let's grab a boatman, and let's get 3 coins. That's going to give us a total of 4 coins. Next, we're going to activate the market stand. Use those 4 coins we just got to get 2 pieces of cheese. Next, we're going to wagon. We're going to wagon and pick up that brocade. Finally, let's do our town hall action. We're going to have this trader help us defeat the plague. And get 2 coins. This brings us to the end of round 9. We're using our 2 coins to keep ourselves alive. Now on to round 10. Here's what I drew for round 10. And then for the bathhouse. Ooh, nice. I think we're going to give up a craftsman. Let's give up this one. Okay, this round we're going to activate the wagon, the monastery, and the farmhouse. Not the ship, but the ship is ready for next round. If I can use it. Hopefully I can. So let's do the farmhouse first. So let's grab a farmer. Move up the track and get ourselves some more wheat. Next, let's activate this wagon. Thank you, monks. Look at this, you guys. We're going to move here, and this is going to allow us to complete another objective. That is our 3rd one down. 2 more to go. Last but not least, let's get another monk. What do you guys say? There it is. Let's grab it. That is the end of round 10. We're going to give up a piece of grain to stay alive. We now have 11 through 15. That is it. Whew. Into round 11. And these are the 6 that we drew. And let's see, we're going to draw these 2 as well. And I think we're going to give up a boatman. Let's do that. All right, let's set up the board. Looks like we're going to do the wagon, the village, the town hall, and the market stand. We still can't do the ship because where we're going to go, there's not going to be any water. Bummer. Let's activate the village first. We're going to get that last boatman and, most importantly, 4 coins. That is going to help us. Next, let's go and use the wagon. Doing this wagon action is going to allow us to get another brocade. Next, we're going to do the market stand. And we're going to sell one of our brocade for 5 coins. Hopefully that'll help us survive a little bit. Last, we're going to do the town hall. We're going to have this farmer help us with some canalization. That'll give us 1 more coin. So now we have 10 coins. So at the end of this round, we're going to pay now 4 coins. So I have a 5. I'm going to get 1 back. Means I have 6 coins left. Let's move on to round 12. Round 12, you guys. Here we go. So here's our 6 that we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to draw our 2 from the bag. And we have another, another monk and another boatman. I'm going to lose a boatman. So here's what we have to work with. So we're going to activate the wagon, the farmhouse, the town hall, and the marketplace. I think we're going to be able to do this. So let's first do the wagon. So with the wagon, we're going to be able to grab that wool and get over to Chartres. Next, we're going to do the market stand. We're going to pay 3 coins to grab both the cheese. Bummer, you guys, I'm off by 1. But I'm going to do 3 coins to do cheese and grain. I got a 5, I'll get 2 back. Alright, you guys, my fault. I said cheese and grain. I mean wine and grain. So that's going to be 4 coins. So I'm only going to get 1 coin back, because I used 5. So I only have 1 coin left. There we go. I think I got this right. And I'm going to get wine and grain. Wine and grain, that's 4 total. So now I have 4 out of the 5 goods that I need. Then I'm going to activate the farmhouse. The farmhouse, I'm going to get a farmer and cheese. There we go. There's the cheese. So now I'm going to deliver all 5 goods to Chartres, and we've completed our 4th out of the 5 objectives. Oh my goodness. Only 1 more to go. Last but certainly not least, we're giving up a monk to the good deeds board. On this Papal Conclave, that gives us 3 coins. This means we're giving up all 4 coins at the end of round 12, so we have no money left, but we're still alive. Let's go to round 13. Alright, you guys, here's the 6 that I drew, plus the 1 that I left last round. And I've drawn the 2 from my bag. And I'm playing like I did before, so I'm going to say I can have all of them out, and I'm going to get rid of a farmer. Alright, you guys, upon further thinking, I decided to get rid of a boatman instead of a farmer. But I think this will work. So I'm going to do ship, wagon, village, town hall, and monastery. So let's do the monastery first. Let's get that final monk. Next, it's village time. We're getting ourselves another trader. Let's see what good style we're going to get. Not even a question, the horse wagon. Let's just do an extra road movement. Heck yeah. Next, let's do the wagon. And we're moving back to Orleans. And we got some wool. I've been holding onto this ship forever. Let's finally use it. We're going to grab some wine. Last but not least, let's go to the town hall. Let's do some defending of the plague. I should say defeating, not defending. And we get 2 coins. End of round 13. We're going to give up that wine and 2 coins. I think you can do that. All right, you guys, here's our 6 that we drew and our 2 additional. And I think we're going to give up a craftsman. So we're going to do a ship action and 2 road actions. Let's do it. Let's do the ship first. Let's move down and grab some cheese. All right, here's our road action. Or I should say wagon. Let's go get that wine so we can pay for our starving kids. And finally, we have our horse action. This is going to bring us to 2 spaces away from the city we need to be with Brocade. And look at that, there just happens to be Brocade in our way. So all we need to do is get 2 wagon actions and we win this game. It's going to be the first time I win this. All right, let's pay our food and get to the final round. All right, so here's round 14. We're paying our cheese and our wine, and we'll move to our final round. All right, you guys, I think we did it. I'm gonna draw 2 from the bag. I think we can just grab the farmer, put this one back in the bag. Could have grabbed any of them, but I think we've got it. Because I can go like this. Here and here for a wagon. And this one for the horse wagon. And that's gonna get us to where we need. I'll show you. Let's do the wagon first. The wagon's gonna let us pick up that Brocade. Then we're gonna horse wagon. That's gonna get us to our final location. And some cheese. And we can drop off this Brocade. Here it is. There's our Brocade. And there is our final objective. We have just won the game. Now, I don't think we have to finish the round. It says once you have completed the objectives, you win. Because I don't have enough food, so I would have died if that was the case. So I'm just going to call it that we won, because I think that is worth it. Wow. Oh, first time to win, and it's recorded. That's pretty cool. Love this. Love the solo scenarios. It's fun. It's tense. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please do subscribe and be ready for the co-op version. That's the next one. All right, thanks so much and have a good day.